While people in Florida and parts of the East Coast are evacuating their homes, volunteers, first responders, and power crews from Indiana, they are headed into the path of that hurricane to help. Our TV6's Katie Hines has the details on who is a part of that effort and how you can help.
Here at the American Red Cross, 15 volunteers are on their way to what are expected to be some of the hardest hit areas that will be impacted by Hurricane Matthew. And that's only the beginning of the help from the Hoosier State. The American Red Cross has sent an emergency response vehicle like this one south. A second is hitting the road tomorrow, both loaded with food, and will act as mobile feeding stations in some of the neighborhoods affected. Volunteers will be serving food and staffing shelters. The organization will be offering ongoing training next week for anyone who wants to help.
It's very similar to what we did during the Kokomo incident as far as getting volunteers in the door and getting them up to help with that incident. But one thing to keep in mind is when we had that incident right here in the state, we had individuals that came from states across the nation to assist us with that. So this gives us an opportunity to give back and to assist those individuals.
6 members of Indiana Task Force 1 are headed south. The specialized team of emergency responders from around Marion County is called into action when FEMA requests help. 2 will be supporting search and rescue efforts. 4 are taking hazmat equipment, including tools that will help with decontamination. And Duke Energy crews will be packing up and rolling out first thing in the morning. They're headed to North Carolina and South Carolina to help with what could be a major undertaking to restore power once Hurricane Matthew hits. Katie Hines, RTV6.
And if you would like to help with the relief effort, the American Red Cross is offering volunteer training all next week. You can show up anytime between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, or 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the weekend. That will be at its location, 1510 North Meridian. Humanitarian organizations, they are already mobilizing, preparing to help those affected by Hurricane Matthew, especially in Haiti. The Salvation Army, Food for the Poor, and the Catholic Relief Services are just some of the many that are doing that. To make a donation to one of these organizations, all you have to do is choose the one you want to help and then head over to their website. To stay up to date on Hurricane Matthew and the latest headlines from across the country and right here in Indiana, just download the RTV6 app to your device.